It was. Yeah, look, we did. It was wild. Well, okay, first of all, let me, like, be clear. It was Coachella, but it was the invite only parties at Coachella. For that was like that sounds like super like it was invite only, but like no, I went with my friend Chandler, who's an influencer, and so she like got us into the the K beauty party, the neon there's the nylon party and the neon festival, and it was so awesome. It's like being at a rave where they just give you free stuff. So much free stuff. I mean, services, I mean, everything between like a sauna to a mattress to new sneakers. We got Coachella swag. We got we took a nap in a sauna because everything's so far away, right? And then what did we get? We got ooh, well, they gift you, we went to this gifting suite with this that was run by this little tiny human named Abby, and she produced this whole event. It was huge. I mean, Diplo, like everybody was, it was crazy. And she was our magic wand for the weekend. Like, there, like anywhere we go, she was like, they're with me. And we're like, yeah, we're with Abby. She's so cute. I'm pretty sure she's a gypsy. I'm just gonna say it. I love her so much. I hope she's watching. Abby, we miss you. Um, she's the cutest little, she's like, you know how what size I am? She's like half of me. She's a tiny human, just really small, and was just the boss. Like, she produced such an incredible event. It was a wellness event. Okay, so Coachella, like, rents out this block of, like, mansions, okay, on that street, and, we get shuttled over there, and every single house has a pool party and a bar, and it's all wait, have you been to Coachella? Hi, guys. Yeah, I'd never been either. I'm like, "Is this like what Coachella?" Like, this is crazy. And so all of the houses are, used as gifting suites, right? So one of them was this wellness center where, they had these infrared saunas, more on that later, and they had this bed that had also infrared lights, but it also, like, buzzes, it, like, pulsates, and it pulsates to the rhythm of music that you put headphones on. Oh, it was perfect timing, I needed a nap so bad. And then yeah, it was so cool, like, I was like it's like a natural high. And then, massages, they had massages, they were giving out Medicube stuff, like, it was crazy, and then the whole so at one of the parties, Diplo came and DJs. That was so cool, and, what a vibe. Full disclosure on the internet, that's an oxymoron. Uh, there were more people on stage with Diplo than there were watching at that time. It was really funny. Yeah, yeah, it was really fun, and this girl are you okay? Okay. I haven't seen you in a while. I feel okay. Are you sure? Are you lying? Be honest. We don't lie here. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, I remember last time we talked, you had a lot of stuff going on, which is good, right? We like a lot of stuff going on. Maybe not everything at once, like, you don't wanna have your favorite meal, everything that you love all at one time, that's too much. Just a little we just spritz a little long nicely like that. Yeah, so more on that in a minute. Yeah, so and then she ran into this girl, Chandler did, that she's friends with, who's also an influencer. She's like 1,000,000 followers on Instagram, I don't know. She's really charismatic. I was like, I don't know, she's really cute. And, I guess she came with Diplo? I don't know. I was like, "Huh." So she was like, "Hey," it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, "Do you guys wanna come to, like, the after parties with us?" And we were like, "No." We're married adult women, and it sounds like it could be a good time, but, like, nah, no. Yeah. I've lived in LA for a long time. I've seen it all. I've done it all. Not all of it. You can't do it all. But yeah, we were like, "No." And she texted us at like 6 AM and was like, "You up?" We were like, "6." Yeah. We're like, "Girl," first of all, we were up, but like, nah. But she was like, "I've never been texted by a girl before. You up at 6 AM." That's funny. I don't know if I ever really got those. Bieber. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Ooh. Mhm. Mhm. You're good at that. I saw it. I I really wanna do another show with you, where you bring the same kit. I'm sorry that you have to be the person that plays everything but vocals, so you have to, like, concentrate on everything, but I wanna do another show with you where we can, like, let you just vibe, like, Samir be out there just like, "Let's just see what happens." Yeah, it's so fun. Sammy says he's 5'1", that's fine. I Yeah, I guess I posted it. Mhm. Yeah. More on beeps after this. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Let's turn it down because YouTube is fine because we released it. It's not copyright. Was right after senior year, just before the sun disappeared. We're right the most fun. Okay, for TikTok, because you guys haven't heard this yet, I accidentally didn't go live on TikTok. Um, oops. So we were just talking about Coachella, and I went with my friend Chandler, who got, I guess, like hired to go. She's an influencer, so we went to the like invite only parties, like, but no, but seriously, it was really fun. They gave us a bunch of cool. They gave us shoes. manicures. They gave us just swag, just like all like Coachella swag. We went to the Neon Festival, rode some cool ass rides, and it was so much fun. It was just a blast. Moonshine. What? Oh, here we go. Just remember feeling all grown up. We can pose like it ain't no thing. Never told him it was my first drink, but I told him that he was the one. I haven't sung it today. I haven't even been up for long today. When I think about drinking watermelon moonshine, cut the burn with a little lime. Hey, okay. Mom, want to know what love was. We were running on a sweet buzz. It's never nothing like the first time. Nothing's always gonna taste like water. Something hard forever. That ain't what it so lazy right now. Maybe we were just singing in the park, man. Just singing in the park. Anyway, so Diplo came out. That was really cool. There were more people on stage than there were in the audience at that specific show. Not that he can't pull an audience, he can pull an audience. And we were invited to go to like his after parties, but we're like, no, I'm tired. That boy was mine too. Oh wait, Sammy, okay, Sammy. Do you play acoustic? Do you play any instruments, Sammy? First time. So anyway, in a minute, we're gonna start playing this game called This or That, where we get to know each other more. And you guys play the best of this one. Moonshine, what am I moonshine? Mm-hmm. Try volume back up. Beep. Unmute. Watermelon moonshine, boy. Hey. Oh, I was just gonna say it really gave me a newfound like faith in humanity restored because when people get really, really famous, um, when you people get really famous like Bieber and like Britney Spears, just to name two out of many, Michael Jackson. People get really, 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 really famous. Like the community, us, the fans, build these people up, put them on this insane pedestal. Oh yeah, it was acoustic. Um, put them on this insane pedestal and just wait for them to mess up, and then they kind of chop down the pedestal, and then they're the most talked about, most disliked people on the face of earth. And then watching him come back after having this whole spiritual awakening and like really coming into himself and watching people really happy to see him doing well and real. It was a set that wasn't like planned, like he just went with it. Just on straight just musicianship shit, you know? Uh, yes. It made me happy that people like that people were happy to see that and people were cheering him on because they did the same thing to Britney. They were like, "Oh, remember to if like there's literally a saying that's if Britney got through 2007, you can do this." Like you can get through it. We're gonna be okay. Um, and oh, Ephraim! Oh my gosh, my friend from high school, Ephraim just joined. This man has got a voice. Like I've never. I mean, he's one of the most insanely talented human beings. Yeah, you've got to hear him sing. Ephraim, let's get up later. we were my show choir days, like I wish I could pull up a solo. Do you have that? Does anyone have that? Do you have any of our shows? That'd be fun. I actually just pulled up oh, Ephraim. I actually just pulled up the video of Judah and his little brother, who also can sing his face off. Like their whole family can sing. It's not normal. It's not. I think it's yeah. He has them. Will you throw him? Put him up. Mm. Somebody invited to co-host. I'm scarred for life after that last one. Like we invited somebody on to co-host that wanted to join. They started saying some crazy stuff. I was like, I want to, but I don't last time somebody said something naughty. Can't have that. Can't have that. That is not what the vibe is. Not that that's your vibe, but I yeah. Starting here, starting now. Ephraim was he was just talking about the solo I got. That was so crazy. Our teacher never like I don't remember her ever actually being like, "Hey, it's your solo." She's just one of those persons just like, "Just sing it." But she would do that every night. I was so scared. It was like a on we were on risers. You know what risers like on the stage? Yeah. Oh yeah, Sammy remembers. And it was just one of those things where uh I had to like walk through these people and spread but the first time we ever did it in rehearsal, like in at practice, the first time she was like, "Hey, try it as solo." I had done something I've never done before. I am in the car with my friend who is also and Jackie Owens, Jackie. What was Jackie's? Yeah, so I was like all paranoid. I'm like, I don't know any of the words. What do I do? It was terrifying. Anyway, they can dance too. It's crazy. Super talented people. I hope you're still doing music. You doing a disservice to the world if you're not. Anyway, so yeah, that was crazy. And it was really cool seeing Beebs. Like just everybody was just really happy to see him doing well and he crushed. And that makes me feel like, okay, you know, good. People want to see people. Yeah, that was cool. Stripped down. In, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Guitars and loop. He was pulling stuff up off YouTube. He was pulling stuff up off YouTube, like crazy. Can you imagine being on a stage that big and just being so like comfy with yourself and with your gifts that you can just be like, let's just see what happens. I mean, that's definitely my vibe. Like I like sometimes yeah, yep. Uh-huh. You're interesting. And that also made me love Taylor Swift. Like girlfriend said, okay, loopholes. We're not gonna do that here." She said, "I'm gonna re-record every single thing." And now I uh like, your power, girl. Really good. Mhm. Oh, girlfriend, yeah. Oh, right, and it's really cool watching her evolve as an artist too, like, she went from being this, like they did that to her too, remember everybody was being so mean, like, "She can't sing, blah, 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 overrated, whatever," and she was like, "Okay," and wrote a song about it. "How I can't sing, but all you are is mean." It's true, stop being a bully, don't bully people. Can we all just go along? I know, I'm really happy about that. It made me really happy. And just a lot of, like, interesting coincidence I went with a girl that, I met through Nikki, and Chandler Juliet, "What's up, girl?" And it was such a beautiful experience because it was something I would never do normally, like, it was just the 2 of us that drove out. It felt like a very much like a say yes to life moment. It was so worth it. It took me out of my comfort zone, and we all need that sometimes. Sometimes you just sit have you seen Yes Man, right? Oh, you should. Yep. Yeah, it's so good. I mean, and also, like, learn you can't say yes to everything. Use discernment, which she didn't do, but that wouldn't have made a very interesting movie. Yeah, K-Beauty. Yeah, no. Yeah. As one of my favorite things, by the way, is well, the sense of community. It was just that everybody there was all just higher than life, probably literally and figuratively. And oh, that was something they were giving out at the gifting suites, by the way. These mushies, they were giving out mushies with that had a little bit of in it. And I'm like, that's cool. That shows you how far we've come, on some like branding deals type stuff. So, is it wasn't a year ago or 2 years ago when you would have been straight arrested for that, and now they're brand dealing it. Isn't that wild? Hi, Evan. Mhm. You what? Because you knew. It doesn't make sense. Ooh, really? Insider information. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I society. Mhm. Inside and out. Yeah. And it really is. It's almost like, if your brain is recognize we're recognizing patterns all the time, right? And if you're recognizing all of these patterns that are going, that are your brain is perceiving all of these possibilities, like a gazillion a minute, but it screens it for you. So it's only showing you like 3 of the possibilities, right? This it breaks down those walls so you can see things from a zoomed out perspective and get some clarity on things that your brain was trying to protect you from before, and it's kind of one of those things where it's like, "Thank you, brain, for doing your job, but, uh, that doesn't actually serve me. I know you're trying to protect me, but I would choose differently," and it helps you to start connecting dots on how to where are my blocks and what is this coming from? What is this stemming from? And you're able to connect dots from previous experiences in your life where you that you need to heal that may not have come. I mean, you could be in therapy for your whole life and never really find it until you take one of those journeys. And it is a journey. Oh, mhm. Yes. 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 I'm glad we do. It's so good for relationships. It really helps you to connect with people in a really deep way. Uh, also, I was okay, I'm gonna take a left turn real quick and, uh, swerve. And, I okay, that reminded me last night, so I was watching this thing on Gaia Network, and it was talking about how m s microdosing, uh, is good for your hi, Chad, is good for your it can be good for your long-term mental health, and now there's science that backs that, which is really cool. So now instead of, like, taking antidepressants or whatever and putting a Band-Aid on the problem, uh, you're able to just really sit in your feelings and go deeper. I mean, again, microdosing is not gonna make you feel anything like that, but it does give you this sense of, "It's just a good day. It's just a good day," and I and feel there's a di also th there's a difference between you have to use discernment here, and I was thinking about this last night. Oh, remind me about Akashic records after this. Oh, okay. We have one thing at a time. Whew, ADHD, like, heavy right now. Um, okay, I know. Okay, where was I? Akashic records, no, shoot. Okay, so it's good for your Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. So, let me go back. Yeah, it's a big one. I'm back on. Okay, so I was watching a thing called, learning how to master inversion, right? So and I realized 'cause I have a friend who's like, "Oh, you're not feeling your feeling," 'cause I've endured major trauma, we all have, some more than others. Um, it's that's not like a fight I wanna that's not like a cool yeah. Every person that you meet is going through something that you don't know about, so be kind to people. But so okay, so it was this thing of like, no, I do feel my feelings. I feel everything. It's not that I don't feel my feel they don't understand why I'm not more, jaded or scarred and the difference, the reason that I became who I have become wasn't because I wasn't feeling my feelings. It was because I learned really early on how to master inversions, like inverting your thoughts. So if you find basically if there's something knowing that everything is happening for you and not to you, right? So in everything that happens to you, even if it feels like it's the worst case scenario, find the inversion of that. So mm, I never would have chosen to have this is an example that we've spoken about before. I never would have chosen to have lost my sister. I would do anything to have her back. But you find a silver lining in every terrible thing that happens. If that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have gotten mute. If I wouldn't have gotten mute, I wouldn't have found my voice. If I wouldn't have found my voice, I wouldn't have had some song releases that people have, said have helped them in ways that I never thought. I mean, that wasn't me, that was the music doing the work, and none of that would have happened, so finding the silver lining in everything that happens and knowing that life is best understood backwards, right? So just being able to understand that, okay, this is a hard thing that's happening. Ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? You know, ask yourself these questions. Okay, okay. So last night, Link is not feeling very good, so he slept on the couch because he didn't want to get me sick. And and so I I did this deep dive, right? I did this the Akashic records, how to access it. And so I did not sleep well last night at all. And so I was doing these meditations on how to kind of get there. And we've talked about the Akashic records before. I had weird dreams, man. Really weird dreams. Weird. So jealous. He didn't know anything. What what did he tell you? Like, what were the things that he was able to access in the Akashic records? Is that personal? Am I allowed to ask you that? Oh, really? Because you go ahead. I know. Mhm. Mm, I know. They make it sound like it's this whole crazy thing that's just like it's not what you think it is at all. I mean, it's really not. It's really that made me think about one of the this or that questions that I saw. It was, what was it was something about would you rather have a love that or let me see if I can find it. Would you would you rather be loved deeply by one person or admired by many? And I was like, "Ooh, that's a good one." I think the first one. I don't know, that's hard. Or would you rather fall in love every 6 months and it be like the real thing, or never have that but feel content in your life? That's a hard one. Claude. Yep, we've all moved over to Claude. It looks like we just did. Let's jump in. Yeah, or we can sing, whatever. I mean, or, I don't know. I'm like, this or and that classic Victorian loopholes. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's fun. Okay, would you rather always say exactly what you're thinking or never be able to explain yourself? I know mine. What's yours? Me too, and I'm okay with that because I'm careful about my thoughts, So if your head is a safe place to live for the most part, then yeah, well, I also over-explaining is a childhood trauma response. It is. If you didn't feel heard or seen as a child, you know, I know I tend to over-explain, it's just because I wanna be understood, that's all. Mhm, you're right. Yeah. I mean, I sometimes I strive I admire people who are, like, the mysterious type, but not really. Not really. I'm just never gonna be that because it's also my way of connecting to people. I'm like, "Ooh, I have this thought in my head. I want you to know exactly where I'm at, and I want to" it's my way of connecting. I'm just like, I don't want anyone to be left out. I want you to know exactly what I'm thinking all the time, which means I kinda talk to myself a lot. Um, poor Link is like, "I don't know when you're talking to yourself and when you're talking to me. I can't be on high alert all the time." I'm like, "That's fair. Sorry," Okay, wait, next one. Be obsessed with someone who ooh, this is hard. Be obsessed with someone oh, wait, Sammy said, "I'm too scared to say exactly what I want, but if I could with no fear, then defo say it." Then you're not talking behind someone's back. That's true. If I have a rule for myself, if I wouldn't say it to someone's face, I won't say it. I won't say it. Also, it's a good habit to get into to us you know, traffic is a perfect place to, practice your spirituality. Because if you, what we're going back to before where, every person that you meet is going through something that you don't know about. They have a battle that they're not speaking on. So, being able to see people with compassion and love for where they are because where they are doesn't mean that's who they are, right? Like, there's a connectedness here. If I can't say yeah, don't say it. Yeah, it's not good for your soul, man. If you're gonna say be like, "Oh, man, that person, cut me off." Okay, and then I'll rub my hands together and I'll pray for them, and I'll be like, "I hope that they get wherever they're going safely." Just that's inversion. That's it. That's the perfect example of inversion. Mhm. No. Mhm. Uh-huh. Totally. Mhm. Feels better. Yes. Shannon! Hi, babe. My friend Shannon is on she's a casting director slash dog park friend. I'll never forget this is weird swerve. But she she got Lex an audition when he was a puppy. And I brought him to this audition and he was huskies talk a lot, right? And so he was just whining and talking and wooing the whole time so much that they were like, "Can we please like have them line jump in front of everyone so we could get them out of here?" I was like, "I don't think we got it." It's okay. Lex turned 10 yesterday, by the way. Yeah, is a good boy. He turned 10. Can you believe it? I know. Okay, wait, let's go to the next one. Um, did I say this yet? Be obsessed with someone who doesn't want you or be wanted by someone you feel nothing for? Oh, the second one. That would be miserable to be obsessed with someone who doesn't want you. You gotta let go, let go, let go. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, let go of attachments, man. Okay, this is turning into a very spiritual conversation very quickly. Find out your best friend. Oh no, I don't like that one. Have everyone know your have everyone know your body count or your bank account. Wait, you guys answer too. I want to hear what you have to say. Yeah, my body count. I'm proud of my body count. You know what I well, how many people that you've smashed? Yeah, that changes your answer. Bank account. Yeah, same. I've been in a relationship for most of my life, so my body count's respectable. Anyway, let's get off that subject immediately. Uh, date someone who's oh no. Date someone who's terrible. I'm reading this for the first time. Date someone who's terrible in bed but emotionally perfect or emotionally unavailable but the best you've ever had. Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, no. Well, I don't know, you can teach someone what to do, but you can't teach people passion. You can't. It'll just come off a performative, right? Am I wrong? I hope I'm wrong. Sammy said the first one. That's funny. Okay, note the exact date you'll die or never know anything about your future. What? Well, we already don't know anything about our future. I don't wanna know when I'm gonna die. I don't want that in my head. Uh-uh. Lose all of your memories before age 15 or lose everything from the last 3 years. Oh, man, the last 3 years have been really wild for me. I mean, maybe lose all your memories before age 15 because a lot of my most of my childhood trauma came from that for me personally. Uh, so then I wouldn't have any kind of I would be unscathed. I would have gotten unscathed. I know. But that's the thing, you just are who you are because of that, but you don't have, like, a cognitive recollection of it. So then I b well, I don't know. Then you'd have to work with Lisa a lot and get that back so you can heal whatever need to be healed, I don't know. Okay, wait, be famous for something embarrassing or completely unknown for something brilliant? Completely unknown for something brilliant, for sure. What do you guys think? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, here's the fall in love every 6 months and it always end or never fall in love again, but feel deeply content. Mm-mm. I did not come here for this. You know, if our life is a musical bar or it doesn't have to be a bar, if it's a chart like this, I wanna feel everything. I wanna feel the highs and I wanna feel the lows too. I mean, because I'm then you're living the full spectrum of life. Ugh, that's not good. Mhm. Yeah. No, I wanna feel the whole thing. Yeah, but I respect that though, you know, but I think I'm thinking about, deeply content as complacency, and that's not necessarily what they're saying, whoever they are, but yeah, complacency is, like, low key one of my biggest fears. I'm so afraid of that because 'cause I've seen people that I know about and care about a lot have these gifts that I've never seen anybody else have, and they don't care about it, you know? They don't care to take it further, and it's that's your gift to the world. Give it back, you know? Uh, okay, have your phone searched right now or your journal read out loud? My phone searched as in, like, you can go into my hidden? No. No. No, not at all. My journal, yeah, because 'cause I'm yeah, I'd rather have my journal read out loud because it's honest and it's true and it can't I mean, if you're not taking anything out of context and then, you know, seeing where I was and how I inverted. whatever it was, I write a lot. I usually write when I'm not great, when I'm not in the best headspace. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, fair enough. Uh, oh, be the person everyone wants at the party or the person everyone calls at 2 AM. Yeah, don't call me at 2 AM, what? I can see that. Whoa. Me too. I wanna be the that's exactly it. Sammy said everyone calls it 2 AM because that will mean that they need to talk, and I'm their safe space to talk with no judgment. I don't mind losing sleep if it means they don't feel alone and on edge. You're safe, dude. That yeah, 100%. What? Never be this is a wild one. Never be able to sing again or only be able to sing, no speaking. The first Yep, that's what my loophole was. That's where I was going with it. Could you speak Norwegian? Or that's what I was going with that. What if you're a talk singer? You could be a talk singer, you know? Okay, wait. I'm sorry, it got really hot in here. Um, have your ex read every text you sent about them or read every text they sent about you. Yeah. Oh, really? I I don't either. No, it does. It does. Me too. Wait, every read that you've ever said to them? Why? Um, that's weird. This ring is okay, anyway. Um, live a big, loud life that burns out at 60 or a quiet, invisible life until 100? The first one. Yeah. 60, yeah, it goes back to the other question. I came to do the whole thing. I'm gonna feel all of it. Okay, wait. Live a big, loud li Oh, wait. Sammy said, "Every text I sent about the ex, they're an ex for a reason, and hopefully they will learn for their next relationship." Ooh, yeah. That's an interesting angle. Let's give 'em something to talk about. Yeah. Holy moly, it's hot in here. Oh, yeah. Be with someone who loves you more than you love them, or someone you love more than they love you. Ah, it's like a that's not great either. Which one would you say? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Same. I don't know. Know exactly why every relationship ended or never have to think about it again. I agree. Ignorance is bliss and knowledge is power. Uh-huh. Knowledge is power. Yeah. Well, how are you gonna learn from it? You know? Don't we though? Don't we? We need to learn. 100%. That is a good question. 100%. Okay. Have your biggest insecurity fixed, but lose your best quality, or keep both exactly as they are. I don't know. Or no, I would have your biggest insecurity fixed, but lose your best quality, or keep well, perfectly imperfect. Right. You're right. That it is. I don't I would rather be perfectly imperfect. I am. That is what we are, you know? Sure. Oh my god. Do you wanna go to do you wanna do music? Do you have another songy song? Oh, you don't have to. I was just I started getting, so nauseated for some reason. Nom nom. Are That's true. Sammy said we are who we are. So he says we are who we are because of all of our insecurities and best qualities. That's true. So that's why he chose as they are. That's very insightful today, Sammy. Very insightful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're already at an hour almost. Yeah. Good to see you. We're gonna do a little songy song and then hit it. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, this is acoustic. Sure. Sorry, I'll hold on. Or do you need more? Certain falling. We were singing this in the garage. Yeah. Hoping a car doesn't come through. Aren't you tired? I'm still that boy. Waiting for the moon. Needing coffee, so I go. Sammy, have you been journaling? I know. For a change. Yeah. I just like to think that. Sidebar, when we were doing down and we were singing the song and rehearsals, all of a sudden, I just got so overwhelmed with emotion. I just started tearing up. It was so crazy. I don't know why. It was just one of those things. It was like sometimes music just overwhelms me. That's why I love it so much. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. It helps. Does it help you? Cause I'm so good, where they can't hurt us. If I just now. Ooh. I was so happy no cars came while we were singing that in the garage. So silly. All right. Well, that's right. The song's so good. It really is. We need more of those. It's short, but it's punchy. Oh, Sammy said he's been journaling and definitely sees a difference in his mood. Other people have noticed it too. Read it back and see how far you've come. No, that's really good. Well, this has been such a good chat, and what an interesting this or that. It was kind of a different vibe than normal, but I like it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. See you guys next week. Bye. Thursday next week. Can we do Thursday? Okay, I'm gonna throw up. Okay, I love you. Bye. Ugh, I feel so sicky pants. Boop. Beep. Oh, I didn't go. Almost forgot to turn the YouTube live off. Aw, in stream.